What's going on, guys? DCUO Radio here, and today I want to take a look at our good buddy on DCUO, Emoney. He's got a video up talking about what's the beef. Let's see what this is about. I wonder.
What's up, heroes and villains? Welcome to Cooking with E-Money.
Oh
no,
my God.
actually, just joking.
That was so funny, bro.
I just thought I would make a little episode here. I've had a few people asking me, like, hey, what's up with this Submariner guy, or, you know, what he used to go by, Guardian DB.
Literally nobody's asked you this.
You make a couple videos of him. I even have a few people that say, hey, you seem kind of obsessed with this guy.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one saying that.
No. You know, as I titled it, I do kind of consider him my arch nemesis. We go back.
My arch nemesis. Oh my God, bro. You were like 30 to 40 years old talking about my arch nemesis on a DCUO game. That's 15 years old. Oh, it's so cringe. Grown-ass man talking about, oh, he's my arch nemesis. Oh my God.
Quite a ways, quite a number of years. The guy, anybody that's ever been in global chat or the old 5v5, would recognize this guy as he's just kind of an exceptional kind of guy. We'll put it like that. He likes to type all day long or get on voice chat.
So do you, E-Money, by the way. Not trying to defend Guardian. Fuck him. He's a pedophile. There's only one place that pedophiles belong, and it's not here on Earth with the rest of us, but the way E-Money goes about his obsession with Guardian DB, it's just really cringe. Like, dude, why did you start a YouTube channel just to cry about this guy? You don't do enough of that on DCUO? Good lord, dude.
And brag about how rich he is, everything he owns.
Then
everyone else is poor.
Stop crying about him all day on
came
DCUO.
At me. I don't know. He has a bit of an obsession with me, I guess, too.
Go start a family, not a YouTube channel, E-Money. I left that as a comment on one of his videos, and he deleted it. So this dude is a major thin-skinned little pussy.
To where, you know, he likes to attack me whenever he sees me in chat, or when I log in, I'll see him start typing to me in global chat, because apparently he's got me on his friends list.
And apparently you have Guardian on his friends list, because you were the one talking about, I was about to say in this video, how he added Guardian to his friends list and all his little tunes. I'm convinced you have him on your friends list as well. Just put him on the ignore list. This is my problem with E-Money. He'll sit here and devote his entire life to this guy, and instead of just putting him on ignore and going about his day. It's a video game, bro. It's not that serious. Like, this shit's gonna be dead in about 3 years. So, who cares? Just put him on ignore. Stop devoting so much time to him. It's annoying. This is my whole problem with E-Money. He just does not get that either. No matter how much I try to explain that to him, he always gets so defensive.
But about 25 days ago, he took it to the extreme. And he made a couple characters using I's instead of L's.
We know, you tell a story every day.
So one of my alts is Electro E-Money, and another one of my alts is Ultimate.
Good job on telling DCUO your character names. Now, if you ever do anything on YouTube that they don't like, they're going to ban your ass. Pretty stupid on your part. You may want to delete this video.
Samus, you guys seen that in another video.
My names for all my
and instead of the L's in those names, he used uppercase I's. And he proceeded to log on those characters.
Who cares, bro?
Pretend to be my characters, pretend to be me.
Why did he make this video?
While I was on those characters, actually. And he got into LFG and started trash-talking the Pride community.
Oh, my God.
Now, I can handle going back and forth with people, if he wants.
No, you really can't, though, because you got me on mute. You really can't handle it, though, E-Money, because you have me on mute. Anytime I ever try to have a quote-unquote debate or argument with you in the global chat, you always put me on mute, and you always got all these excuses for why you gotta do it. So, no, apparently you can't handle it. I even leave little comments on your YouTube videos, and you gotta remove them, because you're so thin-skinned. So, no, you cannot handle it, actually.
To say stuff to me, I say stuff to him. It's entertaining. Some people hate it. Whatever, whatever the case. Our banter back.
No, it is not entertaining. You guys repeat the same thing every day. Who wants to read that every day? You're both annoying as fuck.
For it, okay, you know, well, whoever he is in personal life, the stuff he says or, you know, tries to say he is, you know,
Who cares?
that's neither here nor there.
We all know he's a liar.
You know, you take that however you want to take it.
What does that even mean?
But when you get on a character and you pretend to be me, you start saying the most hateful, vile stuff I've seen.
I bet I can beat that Emoney.
Well, people in general would be bad, but to go after people specifically about Pride Month, their sexual orientation, I can't even repeat the stuff.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Emoney. Oh my god, dude. You like live in global chat. I don't want to hear this bullshit. Do you know how many homophobic slurs people say in global chat all day, every day? Always calling each other gay and shit. Like, everybody in global chat hates gay people. Hate to break that to you. So, I don't know why you're trying to act all high and mighty like you're some kind of a fucking angel. It's just so crazy to me that somebody would be mean to somebody because of their sexual orientation. Oh, shut up, Emoney.
He was typing.
Oh my god.
I immediately was getting tells from people because they thought
from like 3
he
people?
Was me. I had a couple mails that I can't share. Like, people were like sending me in-game mails. Like, it kind of blew up and it was pretty bad.
It really didn't.
And
it really didn't, though.
I got to a point like, okay, that's it. You know, that's the last straw. You know, contacted the developers. I generally only report people for extreme things. This I would consider an extreme thing. I mean, not only am I probably getting ignored by people that don't want confrontation, you know, they think I'm saying...
They should put you on ignore anyway, just because you're so obsessed with this dude. They should already put you on ignore just for that alone.
Hateful stuff, they think it's me, so they just throw me on their ignore list. Of course, that's going to impact my queue times. You know?
Oh my god, my queue times! Oh, it's going to affect my queue times! Bro, what are you talking about? Oh no, 3 people put you on ignore. Oh no, your queue times! Man, get the fuck out of here. This dude is such a whiny little baby.
Or the people that I can talk to or befriend or help in the future, right?
You never help anybody. You know, sit in your base all day crying about
to the people that might not take any action. They're thinking negative things about me.
Oh,
you know,
no, God forbid.
Maybe they'll never talk to me or do anything about it, but they're reading that stuff and, you know, the next time they see me, they're like, oh, that's that guy, right?
You're being so over the top about this.
It went way beyond anything.
You look like this dude went on a massive fucking homophobic rant for like a whole day straight, and everybody has been slandering you all over YouTube and DCUO forums and all this shit. You look like it's some kind of a big deal. Nobody even knows what the fuck you're talking about. We just gotta take your word for it.
That it, you know, this should ever happen in this game or in games in general. And so I just wanted to tell everybody kind of my side of where this comes from. You know, I got a few videos now on him and just highlighting the type of toxic stuff this guy does.
I have a feeling a lot more coming too. I'm telling you guys, Emoney is obsessed with Guardian.
But what ended up happening is I screenshotted him. So he had 2 PSNs. The 2 characters that he was pretending to be me was on one account, and his main character, Guardian DB, was on another account. Well, I found him in the police station on those 2 characters that were, you know, framing me. I screenshotted, you know, his inspect screen, his, you know, his PSN, and then I enlarged the chat box and showed that, you know, he says something, he switches back to Guardian DB, he logs off Guardian DB, he switches back to...
He added him to his friends list. That's the only way he would know this. Oh, and by the way, Emoney, you're sitting here crying about, oh, everyone's gonna think that's me. Bro, you have like 20 different characters. I think you'll be okay.
Emoney, he says a whole bunch of vile stuff, switches back to Ultimate Samus, says a whole bunch more vile stuff, then switches back to Guardian DB. It was just a huge list of him going back and forth. And he just thought it was hilarious. And he bragged for 3 days That was on a Friday. He bragged on Saturday and Sunday. He could not be banned. He was untouchable.
You've been bragging about this for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
You know, he's going to continue to do this stuff. He thought it was hilarious. Come that Tuesday, this was 25 days ago. He could not log on Guardian DB no more, and the other account. So he had 2 PSNs banned. We don't know for how long, if it's permanent. I assume the one for sure is permanent, but we'll find out at the 30-day mark.
It doesn't matter. Shout out to you for getting him banned, because he is a little freak pedophile. So shout out to you for getting Guardian banned, something that Matt has been trying to do for years. Just hasn't really been able to do it. So, good job, Emoney, but I'm afraid there's not really a point to it. He's still here, still doing the same thing he was doing before that, so I don't really know what came of this. Like I said, this whole thing is a waste of time.
In fact, you know, he lost both accounts permanently, as I think he should, because any player, you know, like I said, of course, this is a game, you know, and especially in global chat, we all kind of skirt the line. We trash talk, you know, it's usually competitive or fun, or, you know, just random trash talk, but
competitive.
You know, he made it extremely personal, and he offended and hurt the feelings of a lot of people, you know, whether
they hurt the little feelings. Dude, you sound like such a pussy.
Whatever your political beliefs are, you know, like you know, I don't really want to get into my political beliefs, but, you know,
Emoney is a Trump supporter, by the way. Just want to let you know that.
I think everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe and identify how they want to, and really. no one should be.
So I can identify as a fucking elephant now, Emoney?
You know, subject to that kind of hate. And whether he means it or not.
Dude, if you get offended by words on a game in 2026, you're probably too much of a bitch, and you just need to quit the game. Like, you should not be on an online game like this. Go play fucking Paw Patrol or something. Holy shit, dude, it's 2026.
Framing me for that was just something that I could not look past.
These are the same people who brag all the time about how they grew up on Call of Duty and all the toxicity in the chats. But then these are the same people, like, 15 years later that would come on here like Emoney, crying, "Oh, I can't believe how offensive people are. Nobody should have to act like that on the game. Nobody should have to hear that or deal with that." Man, shut the hell up with this.
You know, when you guys see the context of those videos that I make of him,
nobody watches those.
Keep that in mind. That's kind of where I've been pushing back on this guy. You know, he wants to keep continuing to do this stuff. I'm going to continue to expose him.
Dude, just put him on ignore, for the love of God. Nobody honestly cares. You look like a fool in this situation. You're embarrassing yourself. This is what I've been trying to tell Emoney on the game. And on YouTube. I left him a comment, and he deleted it. I told him, instead of starting a YouTube channel, go start a family. He deleted it. So, he's very thin-skinned. And I've tried to talk to him multiple times on the game. He's trying to get me reported and banned as well. I guess he's scared of me. I don't know. He doesn't like anyone trying to challenge him. So, you know, Matt Super Jr., we got GM Emoney here. He's going to ban everybody that he has a beef with. Who does that remind you of? You're more like Guardian DB than you want to admit. You put people who piss you off on and ignore/mute everyone besides Guardian. And then you want to report all your enemies. Who does that remind you of? Also Guardian. Like, you guys are exactly the same. Only you don't fuck kids. As far as I'm aware.
And put it out there until the dust finally had enough, because this guy has like 5 years easily of videos after videos after videos on the internet of him just being all kinds of toxic. I mean, beyond the level of toxic that you can even say is just trolling or having fun, right?
Being toxic is having fun. Kind of the whole point of it.
Are people that like to role play, and they're a villain, and they, you know, they want to say stuff. Hey, you know, as long as you're within the guidelines, and you're not saying hateful stuff and trying to, you know, dox people like he has in the past.
Bro, you literally doxed Guardian though. You literally have bragged about it multiple times in the global chat about how you used my video to go find Guardian and figure out his name is Danny or Daniel, whatever. And you literally doxed him, and I think you doxed his whole family. I'm not kidding, by the way. He literally admitted to this in Global Chat that he doxed Guardian. This was several months ago, by the way. So he can't use this bullshit that he's got in this video about, oh, well, you know, he was being very hateful about Pride. You can't even use that, bro. You've been beefing with him for months. This is just the newest thing that's happened.
Or, you know, make threats or get on other media and, you know,
rules for thee, but not for me, right?
Say things, Instagram, Facebook.
What the hell does Instagram or Facebook have to do with this shit? Oh yeah, Facebook. I think that's how he found their names. He used their Facebook. That's probably why he brought it up right here. Who cares? What does Facebook or Instagram have to do with DCUO? People can do whatever they want to over there. That's Instagram and Facebook's problem. The fuck's that have to do with DCUO? You really are the fucking internet police, aren't you, Emoney? Good lord.
Whatever the case is, you know, taking it to that level. So I've kept it kind of in a professional sense.
You call it professional when you doxed him? That's professional? Okay, bro, sure. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, don't sit here and pretend like you're just so sweet and innocent and saying you have a problem with doxing when you literally do it. I have no problem that he doxed him. Like I said, I don't like Guardian. He's a pedophile. He's a liar. He's a weirdo. Like, this dude is a sicko. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying the way Emoney is talking, he's just kind of a massive hypocrite. And very cringe.
Just been making videos and putting it on this YouTube that has to do with DC. So, you know,
yeah, you that's
as far as I'm going to go with it. And if he continues, I of course will continue to...
You're going to cry about it all day in the chat like you do every day, Emoney.
You know, send it to the appropriate people. But
oh my God.
I just thought I would clarify for some of you that have asked, like, hey, who's this guy? Why do you have videos? He's basically, like I said, he's my arch nemesis. He's always going to be my...
Bro, you gotta stop saying that. It's so fucking cringe. He's my arch nemesis. This is a fucking PS3 game, my dude. Oh my God. You are not Batman. You are not... He's not your fucking Joker. Oh my God. You gotta grow up, man. You're like 30
until
or 40
he decides that, you know, he doesn't want to push me anymore, you know. So with that, like, I just want to clear the air, let y'all know where that's coming from, and hopefully none of you run into the guy. I want to wish that on anybody, you know, like,
oh my God.
If you're not...
I think most people have the sense to just put him on ignore. Unfortunately, you're not one of those people, Emoney. I thought you were one of the cool ones on the game, but your Guardian derangement syndrome has just drove you to just beyond annoyance.
Thick-skinned and you don't want to listen to all that, I wouldn't suggest coming to Global Chat. It's kind of a wild, wild west. But with that said... I think you should
leave Global Chat, actually, Emoney. You're the one always crying about people all the time. All you're doing there is just cry about Guardian anyway. If you hate him so much, either put him on ignore or leave Global. All you do all day is cry about him.
It's just a quick little video letting y'all know...
A quick little video that's almost 10 minutes long of you and your base just crying about Guardian.
The situation was, and
nobody honestly cares, I'm not gonna lie.
Until next time, keep those streets safe.
Oh my God. Bro, what? Keep the streets safe? Who do you think you are? Like the fucking DCUO police? Keep the streets safe? My guy, if you don't log in, get your source marks, and then log out, what are you talking about? Oh my God, that was painful, wasn't it, guys? That was so cringe. A grown-ass man talking about, you're my arch nemesis. And then he's being a massive hypocrite, too. You may lie to people on YouTube who don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on, Emoney. You're being a massive hypocrite right now. Like, it's funny if you dox people, but, you know, don't sit here and act like you got a problem with it and say you're being professional. There's nothing professional about doxing people. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's actually illegal. So, good luck with that. See, I just want to make this video real quick. Well, I say real quick, it's almost 20 minutes. Responding to Emoney. I would respond to him in his comment section, but, you know, he likes to delete comments, so I figured I'd make a little video on him, just watching one of his videos. I think this dude's obsessed with me, to be honest. I think the only reason he even made this YouTube channel was because of me. He's always talking about my YouTube channel. Anytime I go in a Global Chat, he always wants to argue with me about my YouTube channel. Oh, I got one video that has one more view than one of your old videos. I'm like, bro, I don't care. What are you telling me for? Like, you clearly stalk my channel. He's a massive weirdo, this Emoney guy. I thought he was one of the cool ones in this chat, you know? But I don't know, he just seems like kind of a massive weirdo. He's got to get over his guardian derangement syndrome. That's what I like to call it, because he's literally obsessed with him. All he talks about in the chat all day is guardian. I'm not policing what you say. You can say whatever you want to, but when you talk about the same person all day, every day, it gets annoying. And now you've created a YouTube channel. It seems like it's just getting worse. Now you create a YouTube channel just so you can cry about this guy all day. So yeah, that's all I got for today. That's Emoney's video. Epic Emoney. Go subscribe to him. He desperately needs it. He wants to be a DCUO YouTuber even though he's like 30 to 40 years old. You know? I guess his job ain't working out too well for him, so he's going to try something new. If he even has a job. He spends a lot of time on DC. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Emoney, go start a family, not a YouTube channel.